What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I got something interesting on my behalf to share with you guys. We got a deep dive into this one. Go ahead and let's start this video. All right, guys, what is going on? Guys, listen. So I was thinking today on what video to do for you guys. Another did you know? Nah. Reaction? Nah. Gameplay? Not right now. We've been talking about that Mortal Kombat, bro. We're going to talk about that Mortal Kombat. I've been talking to my homie, you feel what I'm saying? And we've been diving into this Mortal Kombat. And ever since the restart of the timeline, some things just seem so off right now. You feel what I'm saying? You have Ed Boon saying one thing on one side of the coin, but you're seeing a whole lot of contradiction on the other. You feel what I'm saying? I understand, before we hop into this, I understand that this is a new timeline. I get it. But certain things just aren't making sense to me. If it makes sense to y'all, go ahead and comment in that comment section and help a brother out. But for now, let's go on ahead, take a look at the screen, all right? Because we're going to be playing a couple videos and going over an article or two, you feel what I'm saying? I'll be making sure to leave those links in the description below so that you guys can check it out for yourself. But guys, recently, the Gatekeeper of Time trailer just came out with Gamerz being introduced or reintroduced into the game, okay? Because remind you that the last, encounter I believe this man had was an 11. You feel what I'm saying? I could even be wrong. It could be Mortal Kombat X. But long story short, the one thing we can agree on was that this man's character was short-lived and his writing was trash. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I know a lot of people go and say that, oh, well, they were setting up for his character. Okay, it would make a lot more sense if that was the case. Setting up Gamerz for the restart of the timeline. But it doesn't really make sense to me to give him such a OP kind of role and do him this way. You feel what I'm saying? So here's the thing, all right? This is the question that I have. Let's go over this Gatekeeper of Time video real quick, because throughout this video, throughout this, you're going to see something. It's right in the beginning. This part right here is what confuses me.
Yes. My old friend.
It's
been eons.
Eons, okay? It's been eons, all right? That's what's confusing me, okay? Ed Boon stated that this is a restart of the timeline. There's no problem with that. Now, the one thing that I do have to sit back and chew on is I thought some things, and I just come to terms and realized that it wasn't that. I told my homie that every character in Mortal Kombat still remembers the old timeline, but that indeed is false. They did get Men in Black, because in the one clip with Johnny Cage, he definitely asks Liu Kang who he is, okay? But what kind of rubs me the wrong way is the fact that it still seems as though Melina knows who Liu Kang really is. I'm going to just leave that there, because if you look at her character when she puts on that mask, it seems as though she has some sort of grudge towards Katana, okay? Some sort of grudge. Now, I understand that she states that it's for the throne and everything like that, but something just tells me somebody gotta know. Somebody gotta know, all right? This is also what doesn't make sense to me. If it's been eons, and this is a restart of the timeline, now that begs the question of, was Kronika never a thing? Is where Shinnok? You feel what I'm saying? Like, where are these characters? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you left them off on such a high note. with Raiden, corrupted Raiden, killing shit, quote unquote, cutting off Shinnok's head, saying that there's fates worse than death. Shinnok is still alive. But with the restart of the timeline, now that begs the question of Shinnok and who he or where he really is. You feel what I'm saying? Is he still a severed head? Or does he have his whole body with the restart of the time? What doesn't make sense is how old or new is this timeline? It doesn't make sense to me. What makes sense is between Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11, 25 years was said to have passed. In this, the man says eons. How old or new is this timeline? Which then begs the question, how old are these characters? Where are we placed at in said timeline? If this man said eons, and guys, this doesn't make sense to me. And then, mind you, the Lin Kuei was one faction before the Shirai Ryu in the old timeline. Now, all of a sudden, it seems as though there's hinting of separation, because at first, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, all right? The main thing I stated to my homie was the fact that this timeline would make so much sense if Liu Kang was resetting it to everything that happened before. Like, for example, you know how Ed Boon was stating to us that Bi-Han was the original Sub-Zero. When this man reset the timeline, who is Sub-Zero? Bi-Han. Which made sense until, take a look at this. This right here, Mortal Kombat 1 teases a Lin Kuei civil war and Scorpion's new purpose. And no, Scorpion has been revealed to not be Hanzo Hasashi, but instead Kuei Liang, which was who? The second Sub-Zero in the first timeline. This is not making sense to me at all. And then, not only that, this is what's not making sense. If we scroll all the way down, right? We're gonna scroll down here. Let's find it really quick. Okay. What turmoil exists within the new Lin Kuei? This is the problem that we have, okay? I'm gonna talk about that after this. In the Lin Kuei video, Bi-Han is seen telling Scorpion they shouldn't just be guards. They have way too much skill, experience, and power, so they should be leading Earthrealm. It feels as if they'll try to overtake Liu Kang's chosen ones or perhaps enslave them. This plays on Bi-Han's arrogance in the previous reality, and more so how he was a remorseless narcissist who loved killing. It's something Kuei Liang didn't like back then. Even without Quan Chi's nudging, it was easy to imagine Bi-Han wanting Scorpion's clan dead. This darkness is why it was so simple to corrupt and convert him into the vengeful Noob Saibot. Now, here's the problem. It seems as though they're retelling the story of Noob Saibot all over again. Bi-Han still has this anger that is, you know, really fueling everything. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where the man don't need to die. You feel what I'm saying? Now, my homie stated that it would be nice to see Noob Saibot come back, but to keep his cryomancing powers. This could be the way that they do it. But if they're thinking about rehashing the whole Noob Saibot thing, I was telling my homie as well, I feel as though Ed really felt as though Noob was getting out of control. And I mean, as far as power is concerned, the man literally, I don't know if I'm reading too deep into this, but I really looked at the cosmetics of Noob Saibot in the last game. Bro, it just looked as if like this man he mastered the shadow, like he mastered the darkness, like he looked like a wraith himself. Mind you, Noob never looked like that. But mind you, Noob has always been progressing. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where in that last game, that man looked like he was about to threaten everything, bro. Everything. So I think this rehash also comes in to try and nig that part of Noob. You feel what I'm saying? Before it got too out of control. But if you're retelling the story about how Noob gets back in here, that's what this seems to be doing. But if you do what my homie said, make sure you keep him with his Creomancer powers, because that actually would be cool. The one thing, like I said, and then on top of that, let's talk about Scorpion's new role, okay? Let's talk about Scorpion's new role. It says this, okay? Given it's a blank slate, Kuei Liang may have to make moves to start the Shirai Ryu on his own. Okay, now mind you, they did divide into two factions when Quan Chi used Baihan in order to kill Hanzo's family. That was during the Shirai Ryu and Lin Kuei War. Okay, so given the fact that this man goes out and starts the Shirai Ryu on his own, I'm gonna talk about a speculation after this. This pretends the possibility that Hanzo or even Kenshi could be his new Grandmaster, helping him restart in order. Or maybe Hanzo ends up being someone Kuei Liang trains down the line. It'd be a nod to how Scorpion trained Kenshi's son Takeda from Mortal Kombat X and adds a big twist to both families. This will also explain how Takeda is present as a downloadable Mortal Kombat character alongside the likes of Homelander and J.K. Simmons' Omni-Man. Okay? Something tells me that Takeda is going to be the leader of the Shirai Ryu. Something really tells me that. If you definitely take a look at his design, let's go on here and let's see if we can actually find a design of Takeda, Mortal Kombat 1 right here. Let's see. All right. Nah, they only got him in Let's see. Let's blow this picture up. Let's open this image in a new tab. You feel me? All right. Dang, I can't even zoom in. But if you look right here, like, look at this dude's outfit. Dude, we got to get a better picture or something. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a better picture, because this ain't it. Look at this man's outfit. Okay, look at this man. Like, I'ma zoom in when to edit, but look at this dude, bro. Like, you cannot tell me. And then his hair is gray. Like, he has well, that might just be the sunlight, so let me just chill on that. But my man got the Shirai Ryu headband on. It looked like a Shirai Ryu headband is yellow. Look at his fit, bro. That joint look all Shirai Ryu. I would not be surprised if this dude, Takeda, is either the leader, going to be the next leader underneath Kuei Liang, or be just leader off rip. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this dude. I would not be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. But what's not making sense, like I stated, the main thing that's not making sense to me is the placement of the timeline. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand that it could be one of them situations where Liu Kang. Nah, I don't even understand that, bro. I was about to make up some bull. Talk about some, I understand if Liu Kang made the timeline later on and him and Gamerz was just kicking it. We're in space? No, this don't make sense, bro. How old are these characters? Like, something just doesn't make sense to me as far as the placement. By Liu Kang saying eons, it throws me off so much. And I know some of you probably being like, oh, it doesn't throw me off. I don't know if I'm reading too deep into this, but at the end of the day, this man Liu Kang, where's the placement of this timeline? The question is, how old or new is this timeline? This gotta be answered, okay? That is the number one question that needs to be answered, because everything else seems like it look cool. It look cool. It sound cool. But when though? When? When is this all going down? Like, the timing of this timeline to me just don't add up. You feel what I'm saying? It just doesn't. But yo, if any of you guys understand this to a T, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. Me and my homies gonna read these. We're gonna chop it up with y'all. You know what I mean? But other than that, yo, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and haunt that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang Team Nephilim. Let's get it. Tap the notification bell to know each and every time that I'm uploading these videos, guys. And remember, to be good at the game, you gotta kill with skill. And until our next nightmare, guys. Yo, man, oh man, this Mortal Kombat is hard, bro. It's hard. And boom, bro, you gotta start making sense, bro. This is, oh boy, I don't know.